with another Chinese dish that you can try at home, which you've had a little bit of, and it's lovely.
I've done you a drink.
What's this?
Okay, you've got a beer, and I've made you a little lychee martini. Because what we're going to cook is like a kind of really friendly dish, and should be shared with friends.
It's so friendly. We'll have here. This is what it looks like now. So you can see there. I don't know whether we can get the overhead shot actually of what I've just made here, because
what have
there you go. I've made it into
a little
up that way.
Oh, look at that!
Upside down paste. Upside down.
The right way around.
There it is.
There you are.
That is playing with your food.
Hello.
That is playing with your food. Right, OK, so it's Char Siu Pork. Char Siu Pork comes from the Guangdong region of China. It's a Cantonese dish, and basically it's barbecued pork.
Yeah.
And when you walk through Chinatown, you see all the meats hanging down. This is one of those things they're going to have. It is so delicious and super easy, but you have to marinate. So I've got here some yellow bean sauce out of a tin, because you want it to be concentrate. If you get it out of the jar, it's not as strong. I've got some hoisin sauce, again, out of a tin. Now, they're both types of soybean that's been fermented.
Yeah.
I've got some sugar in here. I've got a star anise. I've got some garlic going in. I've got some ginger. Now, in Chinese restaurants and takeaways, when we used to cook it with my dad in the restaurant, we'd always put red food colouring in. But because it's a bit controversial now, I'm putting in some tomato puree. Just gives it a little bit of colour. You can't really taste it. Then Chinese five spice, really important, going in here. And then we have got some gorgeous runny honey. So what you do is just basically mix it all up. Like that.
And that's it.
That is your marinade. Now, with marinades, they always say leave it in the fridge for, 2 hours if you can. Do you know, if you can, leave it overnight. Make this the day before, because all that flavour soaks into your gorgeous pork loin. Now, I don't know whether I've got enough time. I was going to put some gloves on, because what you want to do... I'm going to do it.
4.5 minutes you've got.
So... you want to massage your face. Is that a good phrase?
Massage the pork.
I've just never seen you put rubber gloves on before.
Well, in the kitchen we use these a lot, because you want to get really involved. I'm going to get my hands right into my pork loin, and I'm going to massage all of this gorgeous, beautiful marinade. Stop it.
Because
like this.
the colour, the red
colour, but also as well, you kind of want to work it into the pork.
You're really working it.
I'm really working
You are very good at that.
I'm really good at it. I've had a lot of practice. So there we go. So you're going to leave that. You're going to cover it. You're then going to put it in the fridge overnight if you possibly can. Yep. 2 hours at a minimum. And then you're going to be left with... pop that there.
Oh, don't put them back in the
It's all right. I've got another one here. And then you're left with this gorgeous joint, just like that. Use a pork loin if you can. It's the cleanest. It's got minimum fat. And you're going to have loads of this gorgeous sauce left. So when you put it into the oven...
So good.
That's nice beer as well.
You want to try this?
Do you like the alcohol more than the
amazing. It's so good. What is it? I mean, lychee martini,
OK, so basically, one of our gorgeous runners downstairs, I said, can we make sure that we've got a drink for the gang?
I really wanted not to like it, but I really do.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's good, isn't it? And I made that up in the kitchen next door. So that's going in 180.
180 for how long?
Half an hour. Every 10 minutes, you are going to then cover... as much of the meat as possible in your marinade.
Keep adding.
Keep on basting, keep on basting, keep on basting. And once you've done that, it's going to be really delicious.
I overcook pork every blasted time.
Yeah?
And then it goes really dry.
Exactly. So we're going to make our wasabi mayonnaise now. I'm going to have to really hurry up. So we've got here just normal mayonnaise. I've got some wasabi, some poppy seeds. My little secret tip, put a tiny bit of stock powder in. It is so delicious.
Stock powder?
Stock powder, a little bit. It just adds some flavour. And then we've got here some carrots, some onion and some...
lime?
Lime, carrot, onion and cabbage.
Oh, that's
So we're going to whack all of that in.
Were you sampling the martinis before you brought them out?
I might have had several, just going to say. So you're going to mix all that through, and actually I'm going to give you that to do, if that's all right. You mix it through there for me.
And put it in with your coleslaw.
Chop up my meat. OK, so once you have cooked your meat, it's going to come out of the oven like this, and you're going to leave it to rest for about half an hour, if you possibly can. I just need to wipe that counter.
Give me the smallest spoon.
Then, what we're going to do, can you see that? You're basically going to slice through this meat, and look how gorgeous and pink
I know.
on the inside, and you've got all this lovely...
It can be a bit pink, can't it?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. I mean, it's got to be cooked properly. You use a thermometer.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. But what you're looking for, look at that gorgeousness. All of that is the sugar that's in all of those beautiful sauces.
Can I have a slice of that?
Yeah, of course you can. Here you go.
There you go. Is that all right?
Okay, that is perfect, my love.
And so what's a bao bun?
So a bao bun is basically like Chinese bread. It's made out of all the same ingredients, but...
It's so soft. It's like a little pillow.
It, and it's got a little bit of sugar in there, and they're gorgeous. Now, I bought these from the supermarket. I've tried to make them, and I'm absolutely rubbish. They don't work. So...
Well, if you can't make them, then we buy them, yeah?
Then you're in trouble. So then I'm going to get this one. Now, this
You
is
just
the
buy them?
corked... You just buy them, yeah?
Oh, OK.
Yeah? Got it. So this one is the marinade that's been cooked. Really important, not the uncooked one. So we're going to go in here. We're going to put some of the marinade in there. We're then going to add in some of the pork and then some of our Asian slaw, excuse my fingers. And this is Char Siu Pork Bao with Asian slaw with some wasabi in. But also, if you don't want to have it in the bread, you can just slice this up, serve it on a bed of rice with some nice pak choy or some soy sauce, and it's a really beautiful alternative to a normal roast. Do you love it?
It's absolutely
so
beautiful.
delicious.
Isn't it gorgeous? And look how easy it is.
But that's a simple marinade.
Really, really simple.
But when it's also caught a little bit in the oven, it's
and you want those sugars
so
to
tasty.
Well, it's brilliant with prawns. Well, it's brilliant with mushrooms as well. So if you want to do a vegetarian version of this, I've caused a massive mess. But you know what? It is so delicious. You've got to give it a go. All of you at home.
And will
Thanks,
you put
Papa
the
Wan, for
recipe for
teaching
that
me.
lychee martini as well,
I'm not
either
going to
in
put the
my
recipe
pocket
because you
or on
don't
the
know
website?
how much alcohol's in there. Just so you know, it's probably illegal, that alcohol.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Love you.
All the recipe details and more delicious ideas from our chefs. Download the free This Morning app.